It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now Love on the play fake. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on, set, go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here we go.
Love from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready. Black 40. Claws red. Set.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Fields this at the 19. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they get out 35 to figure out. Shot working from the gun. Cut out left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down from the 42. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. He's within striking distance. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Reed now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, right.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
6, 7. Ready.
To the air with Love. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
This run forward halts it after a couple of yards. Justin Reed with the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll throw, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off to play action. Chuck. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's a gain of 3.
First and 10 from the 43. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down. And that is the end of our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 2nd down and 5. He's trying to push the field. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Chuck now from the gun. Down to the 10. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Reed now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32.
Love now on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Cut.
Back to the air. Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Yellow. Ready.
Throw here. 3rd down. Got his man. It's Golden. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Flushed out of the pocket. This one ticketed by Brad. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Cuts it to the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, if I know running backs, Kate, I think I do after all these years. This is not a want the next touch. This is a need, a demand for the next touch. Go get that fruit from that seed that you just planted at the 1.
Set. Ready. 10 black. Set. Go.
Jacob does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Down. Set.
Again, it's Jacobs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Rob. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Saints to the line now. First and 10. On play action, here's Shaw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On second and 10 now, here's Shaw. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Chuck on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
1 yard gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. 52 Bulls.
Love now to throw. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Love. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Set, right, white. 50, green. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, third and long. This is a heater going deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Saints take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll run here on first down. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Packers' 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shaw. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Saints, first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Ready.
Design quarterback run here. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing. Shot. He will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
His kick, a lucky one, off the crossbar and in. And the Saints bump the lead up to 13 points. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Ready.
He'll throw it. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's brought down after a short gain. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy in smash.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's complete. This is Olave. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Reed now to kick this one away. this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Love with it on first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down throw, here's Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Love from the gun. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Into the line, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Handoff here to Jacobs. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Chased out to his right. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Here we go, set. 22 needle, red, 38. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Hey.
This time it's a passing play. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
On the return, this is ETN. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play action, Chuck. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. On play action, here's Shuck. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. He takes it down to the 33. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down, Saints.
19 Lions, 18 Pioneers. Check.
Shuck now from the gun. On the move, headed right. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's second down.
Shuck working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offensive line fast. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. Trying for it with Shuck. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. It's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over. It's over.
He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jonas Sanker.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Here's Etienne on first down. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down, Etienne gets it again. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Now toss it to Etienne. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Saints, nearing their second win in the campaign. Second down now, 7 to go.
Shut up. Head to 60. Head 19.
Trying it right side with Etienne. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready. Hiking ET.
They'll run, Etienne. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, right.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down. Stay.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Trying to push deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Peter inbounds. Oh, what a play! It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Green Jack. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow.
1st
40.
and 10
Real
at the
green.
34-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. As his target, that's Savion Williams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Gain of 15 yards.
22 needles.
That's another Packers first down.
Blue striker.
1st and 10.
Love now on 1st and 10. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Ready, set.
Now 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Once more, it's Love. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
For the 2-point conversion.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game and good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They're going to pass it here. Pass it downfield, working the left. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Green Bay.
Yeah.